Head on the swivel, high like an eagle. Heart of a rebel, tree shakes the devil. Straight shooter, stand on a purpose. Purpose, I got the nerves. Butterflies corner, butterflies lounge, butterflies corner. News gets around. Thank you, Buttercup. Head on a swivel, high like an eagle. Heart of a rebel, truth shakes the devil. Straight shooter, stand on my purpose. Word on the purpose, I got the nerves. Butterflies corner, butterflies lounge, butterflies corner. News gets around. Butterflies float around, being woozy. Butterfly float around, being woozy. And where my buttercups? Wherever I go, and know who butterfly is. Shout out to my number one hater. Butterflies float around, fly high. Lady in the sunshine, love in the sunshine. Fly, butterfly, spread your wings. Lay in the sunshine, love in the sunshine. We are the sunshine. Yes, come on in the room. Top of the morning, my beautiful buttercups. Salutations and welcome back to Butterfly's Corner. I hope everyone is doing well out here in this YouTube universe. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all come on in the room. We got 24 in the building. Please hit that like button, okay? Hit that free 99 like button. Y'all come on in the room. Buttercups. I know yesterday y'all asked me my thoughts on the whole Arion Curry situation. And I know y'all noticed I kind of brushed it off, gave a quick little 1-2 and kept it moving, okay? But we're gonna come and I'm gonna give my opinion, okay? Now we all know opinions are like a-holes. We all have them, okay? And mine's, as always, I'm gonna be the oddball out. Mine's is not gonna be the popular opinion, okay? So y'all hit that like button and we'll get into it, all right, buttercups? But I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts on the whole Arion Curry situation, all right? And it's not gonna be popular, but I'm okay with that. Okay, listen. I was one of them people that was never popular, but I was absolutely popular. I put it to you like this. You met me one time, you'll never forget me, okay? But anywho, buttercups, yeah, y'all hit that like button. Come on in the room. Hit that like button. We're gonna get into it, all right, buttercups? We're gonna get into it. Y'all hit that free 99 like button. Okay. And we're gonna do roll call while we wait for that 10-minute mark to hit. Top of the morning, one awesome grandma. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand rising. I gotta get out of saying morning because one of my good friends told me why that's not good, you know. Anywho, I digress. Top of the morning, satin baby doll. Grand rising, grand rising. Good morning, bad girl Riri. Hello, beautiful people. Salutations, buttercup. Dottie, Dottie. Top of the morning, living for me. My beautiful Jinju. If they're in blue, they for us. Hey, Dee Dee. Top of the morning, Miss Dee Dee. Top of the morning. Salutations, Miss Eva Walker, Gail Francis, my beautiful Symmetry, My beautiful Miss Mildred, Conversations and Cocktails. Top of the morning, beautiful Lady Rowe. Yes, come on in the room. Hi, Miss Jacqueline. Salutations, Buttercup. Miss Ira. Now, hold up. I got to pause now because I learned Buttercups. Y'all know I'm forever saying somebody's name wrong, all right? So another one of my Buttercups. I figured out last night doing the third shift down there messing around with Prosperity Thick Girl. I love you, Buttercups, because some of y'all just be y'all just be letting it go, okay? And I appreciate that, okay? Because y'all know it's not intentional, okay? Amanda. No, no. Dang, I had it. Man, it was right at the tip of my tongue. Top of the morning, Buttercup. I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right. Top of the morning, beautiful. Good morning, Chanel, our beautiful one, dark and lovely. Top of the morning. Yes. My number one, Buttercup. Yes. Lady B, live with loyalty. Neek, Queen Barb, our beautiful Michelle, Keita. Thank you, bad girl Riri, because I got it last night. And I just can't, please charge it to the head and not the heart. All right. Yes, y'all please hit that free 99 like button. Okay. We ain't get to the 10-minute mark yet. So we got 36 of y'all in the building. What does that like button look like? Top of the morning, Ariel. Top of the morning, Bush babies. Hit that like button. Top of the morning, Bush babies. So I'm gonna give my opinion about Arion Curry. And that's just, I'm going to be the oddball out, Buttercups. I'm going to be the oddball out. Okay, we got 30 likes. Not bad. Can we get 7 more likes, Buttercups? Thank you, Genju. Top of the morning, Kiwa. Top of the morning, beautiful. Come on, Buttercups. Hit that like button, okay? There's 37 of y'all in here, okay? Hit that like button. Top of the morning, Bush babies. Now, I apologize about not coming back last night for a small business market segment. Unfortunately, the person I wanted to feature was not feeling well yesterday. All right, Buttercups. So we're going to postpone that until next week. Yeah, a lot of people felt like that. A lot of people felt like that. A lot of people felt like that. I will say the room was split down the middle, okay? The room was split down the middle, okay? Now, my thing, like I said, my opinion is more so going to be about the whole Arion Curry of it. Shout out to Anthony Lofties. He's a content creator. Y'all know we don't tell other content creators what to do on their platform. So my critique is not going to be about Anthony. All right, Buttercups. More so, I'm going to stay focused on the whole Arion Curry of it all. Mm-hmm. Okay, because I was hanging, baby. Yes, a lot of Buttercups. Well, not just Buttercups, but a lot of people didn't like that. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. But y'all know I'm a content creator myself, and you're not about to come over here and tell me how to run my platform. So I'm not about to do that to another fellow content creator. All right. So I know a lot of people don't feel like he was they didn't like the fact that he released a private conversation, and they felt like regardless of him being a blogger or not, she was venting to him on the gush of that would be a conversation that was between them. Now I understand double-edged sword here, double-edged sword. He is a content creator. So you still have to be mindful that when you're talking to a content creator, unless you specifically say off the record or on the record, then you risk the chance of being recorded and exposed. And truth be told, Arion's not new to this. It's not the first time she's recorded and it has been exposed. All right, Buttercups. All right, we're at the 10-minute mark. We got 45 in the building. What the like look like? Straight Notation did the same thing. There's a mixture of a lot of things going on with that phone call. And it's back to Dragon Arion. For me, Buttercups, Now, y'all know I've been pissed with her and Martell since they stole my birthday thunder, right? But what that did for me, Buttercups, 38 likes. Okay, we got 48 in the building. Can we get them likes up? Hit that free 99 like button. Um, yes, Gail Francis. I believe that is the backstory. Anthony said he released it because she crossed him and okay. So apparently she crossed him and she had the Huntsville streets hot or mad at him, I guess. Is that what you're saying, Girl Francis? She said something down to the Huntsville that had the people in Huntsville upset with him. So I guess that's why Anthony felt justified in releasing the conversation. I was looking, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, Buttercups. I was looking forward to the other expose he was supposed to be doing as far as exposing Diddy Diddy Dum Dum Dawn and all of that. That's what I was more looking forward to. But hey, he chose to do how he do what he want to do, but we can't be mad. That's his platform. Y'all know the rules. You don't like it, you're not interested. Move along and come back when he is doing something that you're interested in. That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I did catch the replays. I haven't, unfortunately, I haven't been able to catch it. I think I caught it maybe once or twice while he was actually live, but for the most part, I've been catching the replays. But for me, the phone call brought me back to giving Arion grace and actually feeling bad for her. That's what it did for me. I told y'all Buttercups is about to be an unpopular opinion, and a lot of y'all are not going to agree, and it's okay. Y'all know we ain't always going to agree up over here, down here to the butterflies corner, and I'm okay with that. We got 57 in the building. What are the likes looking like? And we only had 38 likes last time my beautiful Jinju checked in with me. Checked in with me. Okay. All right. Top of the morning, Miss Bug. Salutations. Thank you, One Dark and Lovely. Yeah, like I said, once again, my critique is not really about Anthony, and it's more so about Arion and how I feel about the whole Arion situation. And some of the things that was revealed in that recording went over people's head because I feel like they steady want to hold this woman down for a situation that's dead, old, tied through, and delayed. Okay. At the end of the day, can't be madder than Melanie Holt was. Okay. She was a sister wife with that young lady. Arion's story has never changed. Okay. From the time she sat down or was on the phone with Straight No Chaser, from her sitting down with Tasha K to her phone call with Anthony. One thing I can say is Arion's story has never changed. The goalpost has not moved. There's not been no new scenario that's put out there to collaborate or paint her in another different way. Okay. That's one thing I could say. Arion's story has never changed, and she didn't say nothing different than what she said to Straight No Chaser, except the part that got me outraged is the fact that she said that Melanie Holt accused Martell of being inappropriate with her daughter. That's evil. That's disgusting. And that just goes to show, you know what I'm saying? But everybody want to keep holding her accountable because another woman's husband chose her. Let's be clear. Martell made them vows to Melanie Holt, not Arion. And if it wasn't Arion, it was going to be somebody else. Because allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is Martell been cheating on her. Martell met her while he was engaged to another woman. Martell left that other woman, still dated somebody else, and then got with Melanie Holt. All right? He didn't even go right to Melanie Holt. He got with somebody else and then went to her and was cheating while the goddamn party, the wedding planner, was trying to get their wedding together. So at the end of the day, if it wasn't Arion, it would have been somebody else. Period. And that's, girl Francis, that's pretty much what I wanted. And, because of how everything played out now, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have my own intentions that I want to do with Arion because, like I said, I feel like this. For me, it brings me back to feeling sorry for her. Because at the end of the day, not near one of us on this platform can cast a stone. We have all done things, especially when we was younger, that we have regretted. We have fell in love with people that we had no business falling in love with. That was detrimental to our well-being. I'm not going to keep my foot on Arion's neck because she did something that women been doing since the dawn of time. Period. I don't have a heaven or hell to put her in. So therefore, I'm not going to keep my foot on her neck, especially when the couple is divorced and they've been divorced for 4 years. It's over. It's been over. And when do we move on? It's time to move on. It's diabolical to say that these people can't move on. These people ain't moving on, but you won't allow them to move on. Arion didn't say nothing for months. Months. And y'all was still finding a way to do content about her. Y'all kept wanting to drag this and run this alleged revenge P plot to the ground, but then you turn around and come out and say, don't you say nothing because we got a video of you. So now, to keep her quiet, you want to threaten her with your own revenge P plot. Make that make sense. None of it makes sense, okay? What I'm outraged about is what she said about what Melanie did, okay? ButterCups, let's be clear. Melanie accused Martell of being inappropriate with Arion's daughter. And Arion said that was a whole lie because she wants Martell to be painted as an abuser. Allegedly, rumor has it, word on the curve is. This is what Arion said. That was what is disgusting to me out of them recordings. That goes over everybody's head. Everybody keep wanting to hold her accountable for a man that chose her over his wife. Let's be clear. Martell chose her over his wife. Regardless whether he regret it now or not, or however that go, that's irrelevant. The fact of the matter is he chose her over his wife. And the origin story goes, they wasn't even together when they started filming. He had already moved out and moved in with Arion. Melanie had already moved out and moved into her own house. All right? It ain't no because she got pregnant, Melanie decided to file for divorce. Melanie been planned on filing for a divorce. She wanted to make sure that she was on good standings. She wanted to make sure that she could financially hold that down, okay? And here we go. Here we go, Buttercups. I'm not mad at Melanie for that. I'm mad at the way Melanie went about it and tried to take out what Martell did to her on everybody else. And let's be clear, we wouldn't even know who Arion was or when they were to find her on social media if Melanie didn't dox her in the first place. I know y'all want to run around, oh, it was Funky Dianeva that doxed her. No, Funky Dianeva got her information from the same place that it was given to, down into them vicious ass Facebook groups. Let's be clear. Funky Dianeva made it clear that he got a DM that gave him a link to the Facebook groups. And so Funky Dianeva went into them Facebook groups. And by the time Arion had reached out to Funky Dianeva, she had already been doxxed by Melanie. Who and how the fuck will we know who that girl was? Because her name was never used on the show. I don't want to hear that bull crap. Oh, she was writing subliminals on Twitter. How the hell, if we didn't know who the fuck she was, how would we know who she was talking about? Make it make sense. It doesn't. She was doxxed with the Scots, right along with the Scots by Melanie Hope. Funky Dianeva got her information out of them vicious ass Facebook groups that she was doxxed in, right along with the rest of the cast, minus Melanie. Okay? So we're going to stop running with this narrative. Oh, Funky Dianeva exposed her. Oh, she reached out to Funky. She had already been exposed by the time she reached out to Funky. So it wasn't Funky Dianeval who told us who she was. Let's be clear. He's the one who gave her the name Coleslaw that y'all use to this day. What I found disgusting in them recordings is what she said that Melanie said about her daughter. Something that Melanie would want. Well, obviously she don't care because Queen Desperate threw that on her daughter. So I don't know. But to me, that was disgusting. And Arion's story has never changed. In fact, she elaborated even more. Melanie Holt said, "Oh, this happened for a reason. I was meant to be your mentor." So all the other shit that she said about Melanie Holt, that Destiny said, that Arion Ben said, that went over everybody else's head, right? We're all just concerned about her still sleeping with a man that chose her over his wife. Does that make her right? No. But any of us, do any of us not have something that we regret doing in life? Do any of us have any sins that we know that we wouldn't want people to keep harboring on? Because at some point you got to allow people to move on. And none of us got a heaven or hell to put that young lady in. And it's diabolical to keep harassing her and stalking her, but then at the same breath telling her to move on with her life. How's she gonna move on with her life? And every time she move on with her life, here y'all come trying to sabotage whatever y'all think she got going on. Let's not forget, one of you raggedy bitches went and got her fucking boutique's name. Y'all went and fucking copy. What y'all do? Put her boutique's name and got it fucking LLC in her boutique's name. Let's not forget all the shit that has been done to her. But then gonna tell her to move on with her life. How's she gonna move on with her life when you motherfuckers out here trademarking her motherfucking boutique's name? The bitch ain't. I digress. Arion ain't been out here talking for months. Months. And that wasn't good enough for y'all because y'all still found a way to do a video about her one way or another. Oh, why is she so quiet? Oh, I know why she ain't talking, because we got a whole revenge P on her. And it ain't with Martell. The drags be so all over the place, it be double-minded. The drags be double-minded. Because y'all swear she's bothering Melanie when the girl be minding her business. And then when she do come out here and defend herself, oh, you need to shut up and mind. Shut up. Nobody cares. If you didn't care, then y'all wouldn't, every time she goes live, y'all wouldn't be the first ones in her live tapping and recording and bringing it back to your channels to talk about. Let's be clear. Arion and Martell was minding their business for a very long time when it came to social media. That wasn't good enough for y'all. So once again, let me be clear. I'm the oddball out. Them recordings actually brought me back to now feeling bad for Arion because y'all won't allow her to move on. Y'all tell her to move on, but let y'all find out she got something going on. And tell me y'all ain't gonna go down there and try to destroy it. That girl said that she didn't even want to leave the house at one point. Y'all have called her daughter everything but the baby's name that was given to her by her mother. It's diabolical. And none of us have any room to judge that young lady so harshly and stopping her from attempting to move on with her life. Oh, why don't she go back to school? Let me guess. If she go back to school, she won't be stalked? Will she not be stalked if she go back to school? You think people won't be calling up to the school thinking she shouldn't be able to get an education because she slept with another woman's husband? That's the way y'all mind is. Oh, she don't deserve to have a life. She don't deserve to live. She don't deserve to create a legacy for her children because she slept with another woman's husband that chose her over his wife. Once again, I'm outraged about what she said about Melanie lying on her daughter, putting something on her daughter that could traumatize her daughter. But that's okay because Melanie was so hurt that Martell chose her. That it's okay for Melanie to then violate her daughter and lie on her child, right? That's what y'all saying. That's what y'all love to say. Miss me. Miss me with the fake outrage and the BS. Because none of it is okay. Nobody's children should be attacked. That includes all of the children. That includes Melanie's children. That includes Arion's children. That includes the Scott's 1.0's children. That includes the Scott's 2.0's children. That includes Trisha's children. That includes Destiny's child. That includes Stormy's child. None of the children should be held responsible for adults' decisions that adults have made. Protect all of the kids, not just the ones you feel like deserve it. Because I promise you this, while y'all always running around talking about God, 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 one thing God did and will always do is protect the children. And let's be also clear about another thing about God. God didn't hang out with the righteous. What would he be hanging out with the righteous for if they're already righteous? All the stories in the Bible and the people that God hung out with were sinners. So who are we to turn our nose up at somebody that's a sinner when God didn't even turn his nose up at people that were sinners? That's who God hung out with, the sinners, not the righteous. Let's be clear. Peter was a sinner. Noah from Noah's Ark was a sinner. They all had their own demons that they was dealing with. We all have our own demons that we are dealing with. Period. None of us has any room to keep trying to drag this woman down. As if we don't have somebody in our family. Shit, if we ain't, half of you probably was somebody's side chick. You don't want that to be what defines you for the rest of your life. So, once again, here I go. It's time to move on. Melanie and Martell are divorced. What we should be doing for Melanie and Martell is praying that they get it together, that they get some maturity about their raggedy asses so they can really be about what is good for their children. Not what is good for the one or the other, for the adults in the situation. Because let's be clear, Melanie and Martell have been moving off of what they're comfortable with, not what's comfortable or what's right for their children. That's what they've been operating off of, how they feel, their selfish ass feelings, not their children. Both of them, Melanie and Martell. I want healing for both of them. I really want healing for all three of them. Arion deserves a right to live her life and be the best mother that she can for her children. Period. Her choices that she made when she was young, she's going to have to answer for that. Thank you. I don't even get happy no more, girl, because probably after this live, I'll probably be back down to 780 something. Y'all know how it go. So I don't even get excited no more when I get new subscribers. If y'all stay, thank you very much for subscribing. I don't even get excited no more because they like to play on my talk too much with that. Okay, y'all ain't about to get me excited. What them likes looking like though? Let me know what them likes looking like. But honestly, really and truly, for me, Arion's story has never changed. And I do pray and hope that she does get the healing. Whether she leaves Martell or not, that's something that she's going to have to come to grips with. Because at the end of the day, that is still her child's father. Period. A lot of us have children's father never put a ring on our finger, and we don't do the throws with them fathers. Period. I'm not going to keep ragging, tagging, and dragging Arion because she made a mistake. We've all made mistakes in our life. Y'all don't know how many mistakes I made. I wish I can go back and correct, but I can't. You know how I correct it? You know how I can correct those mistakes though? Is try my best to be a better person every day that God allows me to wake up and do so. And ask God to forgive me. The fuck Arion need to come out here and apologize to a bunch of fucking strangers for. That's another thing I heard motherfuckers saying. Oh, she should come out and do a public apology. For what? What about her situation affected you in your life that she owes a public apology? Not a goddamn thing. I'll be damned if Arion come out here and apologize to a bunch of strange, unhinged, deranged ass bitches that need to mind their motherfucking business any fucking way. Get the fuck up out of here with the bullshit. Are you coming out here doing a public apology for your disgusting ass fucking behavior? We want public apologies. Give us a public apology for fucking dragging and insulting and being vile towards innocent children. That's what y'all need to fucking come out here and publicly apologize about, the way y'all fucking talk on children. Not what another bitch did with her pussy that didn't affect you in no way, shape, or form. In fact, it brought you money. You've been making money off that girl's pussy and her motherfucking story. The fuck she need to come out here and apologize for? Right, apologize to God, not me. Period. Now, was it right for her to be, covering another woman's husband? No, absolutely the fuck not. Nobody said Arion what she did, what her and Martell did was right. Once again, Buttercup, I keep telling y'all have to learn how to compartmentalize. Nobody said what she did was right, but she deserves an opportunity to move on from that situation. The same way Melanie is able to move on. Y'all like to brag about how Melanie has moved on. She's came up. Oh yeah, she's doing so much better. Well, if she's doing so much better, why the fuck are y'all still trying to weigh down Arion? She's so healed. She's doing so much better since she left that marriage. Why the fuck are we still trying to weigh down Arion? What about Arion's growth will hinder Melanie's growth that y'all claim that she has? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Not one single solitary thing, Buttercups. So once again, I'm the all ball out. I got the unpopular opinion. Let that girl heal so she can be the best mother she can for her children. Her daughter is double digits. We all know about adolescents, right? We've all been adolescents. We know how difficult adolescents are. Could you imagine being an adolescent and your name is getting drugged? And first of all, we already know bullying in the school systems is really bad. Could you imagine a bunch of grown ass, raggedy, rickety bitches bullying your child? Would you be okay with that? These women have moved the goalposts from Arion to bullying her daughter, who is a child. But that's okay, right? It's okay to bully that poor little girl who is not responsible for the choices that her mother made. That's not her responsibility. So why does she deserve to be bullied and called out her name and such vile, disgusting things spoken upon over her life because of a choice her mother made? It's not cool. Yeah, even baby Knox. Even baby Knox. And what I gather from that is y'all mad because what really pissed y'all off with Knox is that Martell loves that little boy. See, y'all wanted Martell to disrespect that baby the way he disrespected Arion by calling her a peasant and all the other crazy shit, right? Y'all wanted him to not even claim the baby. Y'all would have been okay with that man not claiming his kid. And it's clear that y'all are double-minded. Because when he came out here, y'all thought he was doing something to the Scots. Now all of a sudden, y'all was back to Team Martell, Team Martell. Y'all cared so much about Martell when y'all thought he was violating the Scots, and y'all thought that was going to stick. Mind you, less than 24 hours before he did that interview, y'all wanted Martell under the jail. Double-minded. Had that man not claimed Knox, had that man acted like Knox didn't exist, you were the type of bitches that would go up for some sick-ass shit like that. Let's be clear. Arion is not the first woman in society to do what she did. Y'all don't say shit about Gabrielle Union. She interrupted a fucking marriage. Y'all don't say shit about Alicia Keys. She interrupted a fucking marriage. Y'all don't say shit about Marjorie Harvey, who interrupted a marriage. These are all women that y'all fucking go up for and don't say shit about who interrupted somebody else's marriage. They're able to go on and keep their head held high in society and rock on with the man that they stole from another woman. And nobody has a problem with it. If you bitches can still go up for a motherfucking Marjorie Harvey or a Gabrielle Union or a motherfucking Alicia Keys, then why the fuck can't Arion live? Why can't she live? Y'all go up for all type of raggedy bitches that so-called disrupted somebody's marriage. These bitches got millions of followers on Instagram, on their platforms. Oh, yeah. I have too. I dog walk Marjorie Harvey all the motherfucking time. Sure do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not piling on Arion. Like I said, that just brought me back to feeling bad for her. And I want to reach out to her, but at this point, I wouldn't blame her if she don't want to talk to another blogger as long as she motherfucking live. Because the way I want to reach out to her and the way I want to bring her to the forefront was going to be totally different than the way anybody brought her to the forefront. Because I don't got a heaven or hell to put that young lady in. And I do believe her mental health is important for her children that she is raising. That's how I feel about the Arion situation. Like I said, it ain't got nothing to do. Anthony gonna do what he want to do. That's his right. He's a content creator. I'm speaking on Arion. For whatever reason, Melanie and Martell got back together, the show or whatever, they had not divorced. Right. Right, Zuli, right? Right, Zuli, they didn't divorce. Correct. But how long was Martell dealing with Arion and Melanie didn't divorce him? Zuli. They wasn't divorced neither when Melanie stepped out neither, Zuli. Are we ragtagging and dragging the nigga that she was fucking while she was married? Zuli? Honest question. Why are we not ragtagging and dragging the nigga that she was fucking while she was still married? Zuli? How you feel about that, Zuli? Do you not think that the nigga that Melanie was fucking while she was still married, shouldn't we be ragging, dragging, tagging him across the coals for messing with a married woman? What you think about that, Zuli? Let me know, baby. I'll wait for your reply. I've been saying that, Mildred, conversations and cartels. That's why I was so pissed when she decided to launch her channel on. That's why I said that was the wrong hill to come out and die on. I agree with you. Mildred's conversation cartel. I've been saying that for a very long time. I absolutely agree with you. I've been feeling like, bitch, come make your money off your own fucking story. Whether motherfuckers like you or not, guess what? They are still there listening. They are still there recording. They are still there watching every fucking movie you make. Make your money off of your story. Stop letting these bitches come out here and paint whatever story and say whatever the fuck they want to say about you and your children while making money off of it. I'm right with you, Miss Mildred. I am right with you on that one. Well, you know what, Zuli? Arion did say she decided to keep this baby because let's be clear, Maverick wasn't her first pregnancy. She did say that she kept the baby to be spiteful because her and Martell was already together when Melanie got pregnant with the last child. And Arion felt some type of way about that because they was already on this screen fronting like they was together. Yeah, I think Arion is scared of YouTube too, but she don't need to be at all. Come out here and get your motherfucking money. Talk your shit. Tell your motherfucking story. You know what I mean, bitch? You seen already all the likes you got over there. Bitch got more likes than me and she did one fucking video. More views and likes. You can't convince me that bitch can't make no money on her own. Fuck up out of here. I've been out here for a whole year. She did one fucking video. Got thousands of views. Over 400 likes. Come on now. Arion, come on now. Imagine if you came out here and told your own story. Come on now. Good morning, Miss Sapphire. Good morning, Living for Me. Mm-hmm. Yep. And just like Melanie had Sugar Mama knowing that that nigga was already cheating on her for 4 years with Arion. Right, Zuli? Why did Melanie have another baby rather than going ahead and getting a divorce? He had already been cheating on her for 4 years at that point, Zuli. So why didn't Melanie go get a divorce instead of having a fourth baby? You see how you can do that, Zuli? The same could be said for Melanie, sweetie. And I don't give a fuck about that being her husband. Because obviously he was checked the fuck out, just like she was checked the fuck out. So, Zuli, the same could be asked of Melanie. Why have a fourth child and your marriage was already toxic and dysfunctional and falling apart? Why bring another child into that situation? Zuli, the same thing could be said, sweetie. The same thing could be said. Top of the morning, Miss Sapphire. Zuli. You can reconcile your marriage without having a fourth baby. Why wouldn't you make sure that y'all get through the reconcile, right? Make sure that y'all get through the reconcile and that y'all know for sure that y'all are 10 toes down on making this marriage work before having another child, Zuli. That is not an excuse to have a fourth child. That, in fact, is an excuse not to bring another child in here until we are clear if we are locked in or not locked in, Zuli. So therefore, another child should not have been brought in. Because we all know, I don't know about y'all, and I know common sense ain't so common, but a baby ain't going to make a man change, stay, or none of that. That's the oldest rule in the book. We know babies don't change a goddamn thing. They don't make shit happen or not happen or none of that. Whatever, however it's going to be, it's going to be. The only thing the baby add is An extra situation, Zuli. So before she had a fourth child, she should have been for sure that they was locked in and officially back together and officially gonna really make that marriage work out before she had a fourth child. Because although they was not divorced on paper, they was physically separated, Zuli. Physically, she moved out. You get that, Zuli? Moved all the way out into her own apartment. So therefore, a fourth child should have not been had until you knew for sure that y'all wasn't gonna be back to the dysfunctional bullshit that got y'all there in the first place. Zuli, Lady Ro got a question for you. Hey, April. Salutations, Buttercup. Arion would have had more views if the pigs didn't use her content. She getting it regardless. Yeah, Zuli, well, they were still in that marriage while he was still flucking Arion. And Melanie was out there flucking whoever she was flucking, Zuli. Very much so. Okay. Zuli, would you like to hit the link? My buttercups, and you're more than, Zuli, my rules is over here. We can have a beautiful dialogue and we don't have to agree. No disrespect to you. I will not disrespect you. And you won't disrespect me. And we'll have a real conversation, Zuli. You're more than welcome to hit the link. Yeah, y'all hit that free 99 like button. We got 104 in the building. What the likes looking like? Right. And I think that's where people go wrong at. They keep thinking we're saying cheating is right. No, nobody said cheating is right at all. But it's time to move on. And people been divorced for 4 years. Arion is not going nowhere because their children are siblings. Period. They're forever in each other's lives. So now what? We want to manifest hate in the children that hate their own sibling? Because that's the next best thing you could do is manifest the children to hate their own sibling. Zuli, I don't believe the babies changed the situation at all. And I understand you feel like that. A lot of people feel like she left because Arion got pregnant. Nah, I think she still would have been there. Okay? Zuli, my opinion is if she wasn't on this show, she would have stayed with that man with little Maverick still being born. That's just my opinion. We got 73 likes in the building. I ain't fucking with y'all. There's 105 of y'all in here. Hit that like button and I'm going to put some elevated music on and I'll be right back. Okay? Until y'all get them likes up. I told y'all 2025, I ain't playing with y'all with my like button. Hit that goddamn like. And let's go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bonus. Oh, top of the morning, beautiful. Salutations. I don't know, Buttercups. I really have thought about reaching out to Arion because, like I said, I want to have a whole different conversation. Top of the morning, Dr. Melissa. Top of the morning. Zuli, you gonna hit the link? No? Now, what you saying? Hey, Shalon, the top of the morning, Buttercup. What you saying, baby? How can women, how can a woman be held accountable to know when a man is for real or not when they lie so well? It's crazy to criticize married women for getting pregnant. Well, it's not because a ring and a paper doesn't change the fact. It doesn't change what it is and what it ain't. If the marriage is dysfunctional and it has been no loyalty in the marriage, whether you married or not, why would you bring another child into that, Shalonda? No. It don't change because she's married. How many people are married and still don't have a connection to one of their parents? You know how many people who stay in their marriage? And how many kids say, well, you know what? I still don't have no emotional connection to the other parent. So just because somebody is married doesn't mean that they should have another baby, especially if the marriage is dysfunctional any goddamn way and unhealthy. So somebody being married doesn't make it okay to bring another child into a dysfunctional, unhealthy situation. Marriage doesn't change that at all, Shalonda. So yeah, she's gonna be criticized for that bullshit. Because look what happened. You had another child for what? To still get a divorce? Shalonda, make that make sense. Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Same applies for unmarried women. Yeah. Maybe she shouldn't have had Arion shouldn't have. Now like I said, what I will say is Arion did admit. Okay. Universal team with salutations, Buttercup. I will say that Arion did say she had little Maverick out of, to be spiteful. She kept this particular baby to be spiteful because she was pregnant before. She just didn't keep the baby. I will give that to y'all. That part, one dark and lovely, that's exactly what happened. But Arion ended up winning. And Melanie attempted to go on about her business. But then when she found out there's a way that she can make bank and get sympathy and payola, she went ahead and came up with a whole new program. Okay. Melanie knew she was going to leave Martell. So why have another baby when you knew you was about to leave that man anyway? No, she doesn't need to make a public apology. Queen Script, we hit on that. She don't need to make a public apology. No, she does not. No, she does not. We hit on that, Queen Script. Top of the morning, beautiful. Mm-hmm. That part right there. What my boo Michelle said. Mm-hmm. And then boom. Thank you very much. So there you go. You know what, living for me? I heard I said allegedly. I don't think she's winning. She's still a miserable, bitter, fucking evil ass bitch. Hmm. But I'm just going off of what they say. Hey, your hope, top of the morning. Hmm. Thank you, babes. Thank you for dropping down. Shout out to the Bush babies. Mm-hmm. You know, you let them tell it, baby. They think Melanie's winning, okay? And I ain't mad. Hey, if she is, good for her. Once again, I compartmentalize. I may not like Melanie and a lot of the evil, fucked up ass shit she did, but I do believe her children deserve a healthy mother too. I've been saying it for the longest time, y'all. Just because I don't like fucking Melanie don't mean I don't want to see that woman heal and actually really truly move on. I've never wished bad on Melanie. I've never wished for her to fail and none of that bullshit. What I do point out is her bullshit and how evil she is. And I'm not going to negate or overlook her bullshit because she got cheated on. That's always been my issue. Oh, we're not supposed to look at the fuck ass shit that she do and her fuck ass ways because she got cheated on. She ain't the first woman and she damn sure ain't going to be the last. Well, Shalonda, we can agree to disagree. I don't agree with that. Because like Michelle said, let me highlight it again. Minnie, they don't want you in there, girl. Back up. Let me highlight. All right, ButterCups. I love y'all. You know that, ButterCups? Y'all for real solid. I'll reach out to it today, ButterCups. I might not get a reply, but I'll do my best. Like I said, I won't be recording the conversation. I will ask her if we can have a conversation. And then I might just suggest that we go on her platform and have the public conversation. How about that? How about I help her get to the coinage? Okay. I'll try to work it out, ButterCups. We'll see what I can do. Zuli, and a lot of people feel like that. She should have bowed out. And she said she tried on many occasions, Zuli. I noticed that y'all like to only horn in on certain things that she said. Arion said on multiple occasions that she left Martell alone, Zuli. Arion said that. It's been a back and forth. Arion has tried on several occasions to walk away from Martell. But y'all don't like to hear that neither. Y'all just ignore the fact that she says that. Once again, one thing about Arion, from Straight No Chaser to Tasha K to Anthony, her story has never changed. Period. And we've all been there, Zuli. We've all been weak for somebody we ain't had no business being weak for. I will, Michelle. I will. Now, Shalonda just got her beliefs, and I ain't mad at her. Everybody has a different way. We all think we would handle this situation. I understand, Zuli. That's why she gets the backlash. But it's been 4 years, Zuli. When are we going to let it go? Zuli, is Gabrielle Union still getting dragged across the coals? And if you ask me, what she's winning and done is way worse. Okay? Way worse. Silence the mother of them children that are not hers. Making decisions for them children that are not hers. Life-altering decisions. Gabrielle Union deserves, to me, to still be getting dog walked for her position in that Dwayne Wade bullcrap. But y'all don't do it. Y'all don't have a problem with it. Don't nobody say shit about it. You get what I'm saying, Zuli? Right. It's over. And it is time that we move on. Zuli, once again, the argument is not whether she was wrong or right, Zuli. Let me ask you this, right? Because the argument, Zuli, is not whether she was wrong or right anymore. I think we all can agree that we feel like it was wrong for her to mess with a married man, Zuli. We all agree on that, Zuli. My point to you, Zuli, is when do we move on? When do we let it go? At what point? Because Melanie's divorced now. Melanie, so-called allegedly, rumor has it, has moved on. So when do we allow Arion to move on? Zuli, when do we move on? Can you answer me that? Because I don't think none of us said that she was right for keeping up with another woman's husband. Top of the morning, Neat. Salutations to all my ButterCups coming in. Yeah, I don't like Gabby neither, and I don't like that trifling. Listen, right, Sydney? They don't want to let it go. So I'm gonna just be who I am, and I'm gonna keep coming out here. Like I say, I'm the unpopular opinion in all of this exposing Arion situation. It just brought me back to feeling bad for her. She was on my shit list because she stole my birthday thunder, and now I'm back to feeling bad for her. That's how I really feel about it. LaShonda West, how can Ari move in when the bloggers are talking? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's where we're at, LaShonda. That's what we talking about. Top of the morning, Tasha, baby. Hey, Cheryl. Salutations, everyone coming in. Top of the morning, my ButterCups. Y'all hit that like button with that like looking like. We're an hour in. I'm going to drop the link again in case anybody want to come up. Y'all know y'all are more than welcome to hit the link. You don't have to agree with me. Shout out to the dark side. Y'all know y'all can hit the link too. Because y'all know we've had beautiful dialect over here, dark side. We don't cuss each other out, drag each other. You know, you won't get kicked out the chat if you don't agree. And Nah, Darcel, that's a lie. Because Melanie hasn't moved on neither. And neither has Martell. None of them have moved on. That's what I'm talking about. Let's be realistic. None of them have moved on, Darcel. We cannot say that Arion hasn't moved on when this is still very much so a part of her reality. What is going on is very much so still a part of her reality. Darcel, did you miss the part in the recording where she said that Melanie lied about her daughter and a situation happening with her daughter? Or that went over your head too, Darcel? Like it went over everybody else's head. And we just want to keep on talking about she need to move on. Did that go over your head what she said Melanie said about her daughter? Lying on her daughter? Darcel? I'm just wondering. She the only one that ain't moved on. That's a bunch of bull malarkey, okay? None of them have moved on. Let's be real. Top of the morning. Salutations, beautiful. You're on stage. Top of the morning. Hello? Buttercup? Did you you dropped down. You dropped down. I'll drop the link again in case you want to come back up. The wall is up, Buttercup. So if you don't want to be on camera, don't worry. You won't be on camera. As you can see, the wall is up. So if you have a camera slip, don't worry about it. Ain't nobody going to see it. Yeah, right. That's defamation. To lie on that woman's child and put her in a traumatic situation like that, all because you want to paint us a narrative. Top of the morning, beautiful.
Top of the morning. Hey, everybody. Hey, can you talk about, and I'm interested in hearing from the chat too, what you guys thought about the contradiction in what Arion said between what you said to Nate with original Straight No Chaser and to Anthony regarding the alleged revenge porn situation. She said that with Nay that she had seen the I don't know, some tape or something. But last night to Anthony, she vehemently said she never saw a tape. And she also said that she does not think that any, like she doesn't even know if it exists. And she didn't think that Martell would ever release such. And she said, why would she do that? Why would she even look at it? So then they were saying that she was lying. So I agree that, like there's a lie in there. Either she lied to Nay or she lied to Anthony. But I was thinking, I'm just not sure. I feel like she trusted Anthony. And so I wonder if she lied to Nay, and I'm just wondering what everyone else thinks.
Oh, when it comes to that, even with Nay, she never said she saw no video. She never said that to Nay. What she said was there was a screenshot. The same screenshot that Martell has been saying from day one that he sent to old girl is what Arion referenced when she was talking to Nay. She never even told Nay that she seen the tape.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
first and foremost. She never and when she was talking to Nay, she said, I would never do that. I'm a woman and I would never want that done to me. See, everybody skips over the fact that she said that to Nay also. She said to Nay that I would never agree to do nothing like that because I'm a woman and I wouldn't want nothing done like that to me. That was said to Nay. And I wish Nay would have left the videos up, but she took them down. But yeah, once again, her
So
story
that
has never
even there
changed.
she was
Yeah.
consistent then, huh?
Was her story has never changed. She never, even with Nate, she never said that she's seen it. She said, yes, I remember her and Martell getting into it, and Martell said he did a screen grab of the video. She never said anything about seeing no video. And then when it came to her speaking on posting it, she said that she would never do nothing like that because she's a woman and she wouldn't want it done to her.
But she told Anthony that there was no video. You're saying that she said something about a screen grab of a video when she was talking to Nate, but she told Anthony that the video does not exist. So those are two discrepancies.
Well, discrepancies in the sense that she said the video never exists, but one is not a discrepancy. She never claimed that she's seen a video, even with Nate.
But she can't be out talking to homegirl about plotting to put something out about what's the face and then say that there was never a video to start with. There's a lie in there somewhere.
Right. I agree that there is a lie. Yeah. But what is the lie?
Who's the caller? Hi, caller. This is Opinion Nation. Who is
That's
Hi,
Michelle.
this is Michelle.
That's our beautiful Michelle.
Hey,
I
Michelle,
feel like
girl.
I'm talking to my favorite celebrities. I'm so honored.
You know I love you.
Yes, thank you, Michelle.
I love you both.
Somebody
I love you
lying,
both.
but I can say,
But I am interested in hearing what you guys think.
Michelle, I'm gonna be honest. When you said that she trusted Anthony, I laughed. I literally laughed like audibly. I laughed just now. Like I have tears in my eyes.
Oh, hold up, Buttercup. Hold up. We're not moving on. There's 107 of y'all in here, and I only got 78, 70, 86
Lord.
likes.
I gotta
can't
go to
even get
work. I
90
can't
likes.
sit here waiting for y'all to put these likes up now.
I already paid my like, so come on, guys. Put
Thank
your
you,
like
baby.
in.
I know you did, Michelle. Come on, Buttercup. Hit that like button. Okay?
God.
Let's go. Okay, one of y'all left. We got 106. Hit the like button. Go ahead, co-host. I'm going to let you cook because you got to go to work.
I was just saying, Michelle, I laughed. And I put this in the chat because Shalonda said this too. She's like, ain't nobody get played by. And so here's my thing. I think that what she did is what a lot of people do. They pretend, and this is no shade to anybody. Anthony is a blogger.
Right.
And it's very clear of what his interests are. His interest is to have good content. He's not a therapist. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a business analyst. He's not a financial advisor. He's a blogger. He is a gossip blogger. Why anyone would make the decision to go sit up and tell their life story and spill all the beans to a gossip blogger and not have any concept that there was a possibility that it would be aired out, to me, it's just stupid. That's just dumb. And a lot of people think that they special. Like, oh, he wouldn't do it to me because he sounds nice. Like, right. Gossip bloggers are not evil. Not all of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not just generally evil, nasty, hateful people. You gotta have some je ne sais quoi to get people to talk to you in the first place. That's any kind of journalist. And remember when Michael Jackson did that big interview with that Bashir guy, and then
Yes.
when it aired,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
was
Mhm.
like, damn,
Yeah.
it's like all of that. Like, I didn't know you was gonna do all that. Like,
Right.
that's the
Exactly.
risk that you take when you talk to journalists and bloggers and all of that. So I don't know what would make her trust him. Like, that ain't the type of this trust thing is weird. Like, I would trust a blogger to do what bloggers do. But
Right.
if you think
But
you
she's a
special,
lay
that's your
person and
problem.
she's a young lay person. And I just feel like she did. I mean, like what I noticed in with several of the questions is that she kept asking, should I be answering these kind of questions? Because really what this was a mock interview. That's what he said it was. They were
Right,
doing a mock interview as
right,
if you were to be interviewed.
right, right, right. So she had an awareness that, it was a practice run.
Yeah, it
I
was
don't I
not
don't
the
know.
it wasn't a live run. It was a practice run. So she's like saying to him, "Do you think people would ask me this? Well, if they do, should I answer this?" And that's
Yeah.
why I say that I feel like she trusted him because you know what I mean. And he even said, well, to be honest with you, I wouldn't answer this, or I would answer that, or I would say the other thing. And so that's where I'm getting, yeah, but I think she trusted him.
Yeah, and I think that was her first mistake.
Because she was coaching, like it felt like it was a coaching session. And
Yeah.
so I get it. He did his job. I think she was a layperson in a lot of ways. She does want to move on with her life. And that's why I think that,
I don't
I
think she
think,
does. If she wanted to move on with her life, why would she be sitting up there with that alleged side chick doing all of that after she sat up there and was telling Anthony,
yeah,
who she allegedly trusted, that she
yeah,
wanted to change her life and she wanted to do her own channel and she wanted to do this.
I
And
agree
then
with that.
literally 2 weeks later, you sitting
Yeah,
up
good
doing that.
point.
Like, I'm not believing
That's
that you're going
fair.
to change your life.
That's fair. I don't know. Yeah, she's 33 though. And I don't know. She's just,
Because that
I,
interview took place
I,
before, like, literally weeks, a couple
yes,
of weeks before they did that interview with that lady.
right.
yes,
And I think
yes,
at that point she was ready to move on. And then when the field day aired and then Letitia came out there, she let Martell get in her ear. And like I said, the same way he tried to pump up Melanie, saying that, the Scott said this, that, and the third about her. What we do know is I think when instead of her really letting sink in what Letitia said about as far as him even showing videos of her, dancing and all this other crap, she took it as a slight from Tisha rather than taking it as a slight from the nigga that had the video.
But
exactly.
I still
That's
think that
where I think it went wrong at.
she a
Yeah,
grown woman. At the end of the day, mama got to grow up. You in your
she
30s. You
do.
Hmm.
can't just keep sitting out here
She
running
do.
off of your emotions and, oh, because
Hmm.
somebody said something about me, and you going all the goals
Right.
you set for yourself, you gonna throw them out the window. That ain't nobody's fault but yours.
Mm-hmm.
We all get
I agree.
challenged and have
I
to
agree.
decide how we gonna handle a situation. How you
Hmm.
handle it is on you.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, she does have to grow up. I still think though that she's, she it's still the layperson,
Yeah.
and I think that she, gets, she gets grace for that. I I I really respect ButterFlii wanting to even, meet her on her platform at her level, so that she, you know, uh, uh, feels more comfortable and she's able to make money if that's the point. But I just
Right.
wonder what
And
you
really
thought about.
we get to the nitty gritty of it because I want to
Yeah.
get this is the thing I
Butterfly
feel
be
like nobody's ever done between Anthony and even what's her name? Straight No Chaser. Nobody has ever made it about Arion. It's always been about Martell and Melanie. And I think
Mhm.
that's where
That's a good point.
we can't say that we want her to move on, but she's only getting questioned about Martell and Melanie or Destiny or the Scots or this or that. She has not been directly questioned about her upbringing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's
What
true.
guided her choices in life? We've never got that angle, and that's why I said I still want to reach out to her. I don't
I
know how
agree.
far I'm gonna be able to get, but
Yeah,
I'm
she
willing to
may
take the
may
chance.
be a little bit skittish or timid. But also I thought that she didn't, even with Martell, there were many things that she just didn't know about. Like it doesn't seem like she gets involved with a lot of stuff that even involves Martell and Mel. You know what I mean? She couldn't answer thoroughly questions that were posed about their situation with respect to even stuff like battles that they're having, custody battles and things like that. So I feel like there is still some distance, like she even talked about how the conversation between Lance Fletcher and Martell, she said, I don't get involved in their conversation, but I did hear, Martell's telling Lance, well, you know what to do. So I feel like she stays, there's still some distance that she has, even within the relationship with she and Martell, and she doesn't know everything.
That's why I thank you for saying that, Michelle, because everybody thought an aha moment was saying that, oh, Melanie should get full custody. Well, she was saying Melanie should
No,
get
she
full
wasn't.
custody because Martell needs to get his life together,
Let's
not because
together.
he's a bad parent, the
Right.
way it was presented or people try to paint
Mm-hmm.
what she was saying. So to me,
Mm-hmm.
that's not really a slight to Martell. That's her wanting him to get his shit together. Should he
Yeah.
be giving Melanie full custody? Absolutely the fuck not.
No, I don't think so either. In fact, she said in yesterday's or whenever I listened to the replay, it wasn't there live, but she just said that, you can say a lot of things about him, but he's a great father. He
Yeah,
is. I
I
mean,
think some of it is a
Marcel.
difference between the way that Anthony does the thumbnails in the conversation, because he talks about the nuances in the conversation. And
True.
it's not an I got you. It wasn't an I got you kind of conversation that they had. And I did go behind the wall and listen to the actual, like the whole thing. And it wasn't, it's not the way, like the clickability of it is sort of misrepresents in a way what it actually is when you listen to it. So I just want to, because I don't know how much of it y'all have actually heard,
Right.
but
Mm-hmm.
it's not
Right. And
that.
that's
It
why I
isn't that.
feel like that. Right.
Well, I am
But a lot of
behind the
people,
wall
Listen to it.
too.
I'm not
I'm
saying,
behind the wall
yeah.
too, Opinionation. So I know that, but I still feel that Anthony even said something like, or even the chat, folks were all in an uproar, like he's
Yeah,
gonna
he
get her
did.
now, and they're gonna, and there was nothing wrong with what she said. He
Right. And
basically
he
said,
says that. He
"Yeah,
says
give
that
her
it's
a
he
chance."
says that
Right?
she's kind of like all over the place, and that some,
She
like, he
does.
maps out, it's not like, see, she terrible. Like, he's not saying, I mean, I don't know. Folks have to listen to it for themselves and say what they feel about it.
But
Yeah.
Anthony says even before he gets started on each video, like Mark, y'all might ought to get security for Arion because she's gonna
Yes.
get it. And there was
Yes.
nothing that was said that would, I would think, jeopardize Arion's place. I think for me, I was kind of taken back. It just something doesn't sit right in my stomach. The Arion would just go and spill her guts to Anthony. It just like, did she not see the Kiki situation,
Right.
or is she clueless?
Mm-hmm.
No one can be
Mm-hmm.
that dumb. At least that's how I
Mm-hmm.
feel about it.
Same.
And I also believe that not I like Anthony. I think Anthony is who he is, whatever that may sound like to any other person. I like Anthony, but I really believe that Anthony, of course, likes the clicks and the views and the money, because good money comes along with this love and marriage
As he
Huntsville
should.
section.
Like, that's his
Absolutely.
life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I don't
Can't blame
blame him
him.
for that. Right. Because I really believe that is probably the biggest portion of what
The
has
motivator.
happened, right,
Mm-hmm.
within this whole releasing of the videos. I believe it was in his leisure because he had the recordings and he put them out because he had them. He said that he was upset because they went to Tasha K with the same, because she sought him out. So she went to Tasha K with the same story, hey, we're trying to figure out
Mm-hmm.
how we can motivate her and get her out here in the limelight, get her YouTube channel moving. Same way with Anthony. So I
Mm-hmm.
think
Right.
Anthony felt
But
slighted,
okay.
and he was just like, I'm going to release these tapes.
Yeah,
Right.
she
Yeah.
attempted
You're
to
absolutely
use
Hold
right.
him.
on,
She
hold on, y'all.
attempted to
Before y'all
use
go
him.
any further, hold on. Before y'all go any further, because I want to clarify just for anybody that's just now coming in. My critique is not of Anthony. They're expressing how they feel about Anthony, but I made it clear from the beginning of this video. My critique is not about Anthony. So I just want to
Right.
clarify that again for everybody just coming in. I'm not
Right.
critiquing Anthony. I'm not saying whether he was right, wrong, indifferent. I'm talking about Arion. So I just want to clarify
That's
that
right.
for everybody coming in. Let's
Yep.
be
Good
clear because
morning.
I don't
Good
want the
morning,
shit to
ladies.
get
Good morning.
twisted.
Good morning,
Yes.
beautiful ladies. Yeah, now y'all know I love Anthony. He's my nephew.
Yes.
Me, Mildred,
Yes.
and Maritha, and we did say to our little bald head nephew that we how we felt about him releasing that, but he's a grown man. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, there's a reason why Anthony record because of past behaviors of people that he has interviewed and things, and then
Mm-hmm.
they come back out with lies. So he does that
Mm-hmm.
for protection, and I don't blame Anthony. I don't blame him at
Mm-hmm.
all because of what he shared with us of how people have done him in the past. So
Sure.
therefore, when they come out with lies, he can put it out there. When they want to put their lies out, he gonna put out there the conversations that was had with him. And
Mm-hmm.
also, me personally, I've always tell my nephew, I just don't want you getting caught up in certain conversations. Be careful of conversations that you involved with. I tell him that all the time. Mildred says the same
Mm.
thing, and so does Maritha. We always advise Anthony, and we speak from experience, you know. But with this thing with Arion, just like the whispers would say, she's lost and turned out. And I just
Mm-hmm.
really, my heart just hurt for her because she's young and she just don't have the I'm thinking, and I agree with a few of the other ladies in the chat, that she don't have the support as from a parent, and again, I'll say again, my heart really hurt and break for the babies because they're the ones in the
Mm-hmm.
future that's going to
Mm-hmm.
be harassed and humiliated because of the behavior of all three of these parents. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
I'm
And
about to
that's
say
what that's
all of
where
the
my
children
heart.
are gonna be humiliated. All of
Hmm.
them are gonna be humiliated.
And
Yeah,
listen,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And,
But
and
like I
just
know
to be
said,
what,
that's
clear,
why I
Dr.
and
said,
just to
Lovely.
be
hold up,
clear,
but
and just to be
yeah, that's
clear,
why.
Sorry.
let me just clarify this.
I'm
Anthony
sorry.
and Arion are not friends. She reached out to
Mm-hmm.
Anthony. She reached out to
Mm-hmm.
Anthony. And there's a reason why he released those recordings because of past behavior. And this is for his
Oh,
protection, for his
okay.
own protection, So it
Mm-hmm.
is what it is. I just hate the fact that she's lost and turned out with this thing with Martell, and I just wish if you do have that conversation with her, ButterFlii, as you being an older woman, to Ariane, encourage her to, if she would, break that off with Martell and focus on herself and her children. Because I would love to see this young woman be able to live her life accordingly in a positive way. You know, all of us have done things that's against the grain. All of us have done those things. And
Mm-hmm.
who are we to sit there, as the Bible speaks about the plank in one person's eye and you over there judging and you doing the same thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Right.
people kill me always want to try to sweep your front porch and they front porch full of a pile of damn dirt, you know?
Right. That's why
Pile
I
of dirt.
wanted to
But with this
clarify
thing with
what Dr.
Melody putting
Lovely.
that narrative
Mhm.
out there about Martell doing something to her kid, I wish Ariane would have followed through with that
Mm-hmm.
because
Right.
that was
Mm-hmm.
wrong.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Then
And I
that's
like
why I
that
was
he
asking on
questioned her.
Anthony's platform, was there any paperwork filed? Was it a
Mm-hmm.
police report filed? And also, how does she know that Melanie made that phone call to CPS regarding that? You know what I'm saying? And to have put that baby through that kind of questioning like
Mm-hmm.
that, I mean, it should be a trail of paperwork if this is what was put out there of an investigation. I wish Ariane would have followed up with that and pressed charges against Melanie for putting that kind of malicious information out there like that. That's what she
Mm-hmm.
should have done.
And he asked
That
her,
part.
he asked her during the interview when she made the statement, he was like, well, basically saying, how do you know that it's true? And if
Yep.
somebody told you that, how do you know they're not lying? Like how and if you believe them and this is all a thing, like why didn't you follow up? Like that happened in that conversation between the two of
He
them.
did. He sure did. He
But
definitely
don't
asked her
you
that.
think though that again, that's the untrained person. That's the untrained part of her though. Maybe she got
Right.
the information and she wholeheartedly believes that it was Mel. And I believe that she believes that.
Yeah.
And maybe
Hmm.
she didn't know that, the next steps that I should be taking. And so as a mom, she does what she does to protect her child. And so
Hmm.
And I,
it's like,
I don't and I don't fault her for believing it was wholeheartedly Mel because
yeah,
we're not gonna forget about the petition that Mel filed back in April. And
And
she
look,
threw that
exactly.
girl's daughter
It's
and
all
that
up
certainly
in that
not above
petition.
Mel to do it.
Right.
And
It's
so
not above.
exactly.
And so I think, and so that was one point that I wanted to make. I think to you or something, Tanya, that, they said that that's defamation. For her to believe it and then to act on that, I don't know that that's necessarily defamation. Is that if that's what she believes? She literally believed that Mel was the one, and this really is something that happened to her child. And I agree with you, One Dark and Lovely. She should have taken the legal steps, as Mel should
Exactly.
have done when Sonny Ray called her son's phone. If that was even a thing, I don't believe any of that. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
you should have gone the legal route.
Right. And look what she did to my nephew.
Yeah.
Look what she did to
Exactly.
Anthony. What she
Right.
did to
Exactly.
Anthony.
Right.
And we
Exactly.
talked about
That
And
that
is,
you
on this
know she
platform the
yeah,
lied.
other night.
And let's not forget she wished
absolutely.
harm on Destiny's child. Let's
Yeah,
be
she
very
sure
Exactly.
clear.
did.
She wished harm
Yeah.
on
So it
Destiny's
is
child.
not at all hard
Okay?
to
So
believe
it's
Mel
not
did that.
above her. It's not
No,
above her. But once
no.
again, because I do not want this to turn into an Anthony thing. That's
That's
why I
right.
keep wanting to clarify.
Yeah.
It's not, I'm not focused on Anthony. I'm focused on
We know it,
Arion. I
ButterFlii.
want to
We
be
Yeah.
know.
clear.
We
Yeah.
know, baby. We
Okay.
know
All
that's
right. All
we
right.
already know that I
Yeah.
appreciate the
No.
fact that you speak your truth and what your thoughts are, and that's a good thing. We none of us think that you're trying to critique Anthony at all. We know
No.
that, and it's not even
And I
about Anthony. We're talking about Ariane, a young woman
right.
that's lost and turned out, and needs some kind of a woman in her ear to say, "Hey, Ariane, you need to change that behavior.
Yep.
Yeah. And the
You
only
need to
reason
And
be
I
held
brought Anthony,
accountable for your behavior and change that for the sake of your children, for you to be able to be a positive impact and a person, a parent before your children. You don't want that kind of heat coming to your children. That's the
right.
conversation that needs to be had with Ariane for this child to be able to move on. My concern, as I expressed on Anthony's platform the other night, where is her mother and her dad?
Yep.
Where are they? You know,
Mm-hmm.
got this
as a
Mm-hmm.
behavior from
mother,
them.
and again as a mother,
As a
because
mother.
her mother may
Mm-hmm.
not be this woman that Ariane is, because again she's an adult. But I question, where is her mother? And I wish Anthony would have asked her that. And as he
Mm-hmm.
was talking with her, where's your parents at? You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's
when the parents
possible that
gonna
Anybody
she
have
step
a
learned this
in?
mama like
behavior.
you and or a grandmother like you? Because I'm telling you, really, that resonated so hard with me when you were like, "Where are the grandmothers?" I mean, to me, they need to pull them all off TV, because to me,
Absolutely.
clearly, none of them are concerned about the impact on their children, or
But
Well,
y'all
we know
gotta
where
keep
one
in
of the
mind that they may
grandmothers
not
are.
have
We know where
they
one of
may
the
not have
grandmothers
that
are. She's
other
on
grandmother.
TV.
or maybe there isn't that strong an impact on the children, for some reason. Maybe their kids are protected from this somehow. I know that Martell certainly has an interest in protecting his kids from a lot of social media content. Now, of course, that does
Mhm.
He does.
that does
He
yeah,
does.
and that doesn't mean that other kids don't listen to social media. But I do believe that Martell tries to protect his kids from social media. So, but I,
Yeah.
I do think that really, really resonated with me when you even said, you know what, where are the grandmothers? And that, I don't know.
Yeah, that's her
Sometimes
first line of
something just hits you real hard. And that was
protecting
me.
innocent
That
little
was it for me.
babies. You know, all six of them, her two little kids, and the four he has with Melody. Them babies need to be protected from this mess. This is a bunch of
Hmm.
foolery. It's crazy.
Hmm.
It's
Hmm.
absolutely crazy. And Mel's mother says she a woman of God. Then you need to do what you're supposed to be doing as a grandparent. But hey, it speaks for itself. We got to
Please.
consider the
Her
source
mom
here.
has, yeah, she's left the post so many times. I could, please, Mel's mother ain't worth shit.
Right. That's why I'm like, please, the way y'all be trying to get on Wanda J. Blige just because
Yeah,
Melanie's mother more sneakier.
exactly. Exactly.
Please,
Van ain't worth
get
shit.
the hell on with the bullshit. But you know what? We all are stubborn, and sometimes we have to go through some things a couple of times before we get it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
for me, like I said, I'm going to reach out to her because I do believe there's a different angle that nobody's came from, and that's the angle I want to come from.
Good. I think that's
For
good,
me.
ButterFlii. You
Like I
Yeah,
should.
said,
it's
I
true.
already knew I was going to be the oddball out. I know everybody does not feel bad for her. Nobody cares, blah, 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 blah. I've heard it all for the last 5-6 years. I get it.
Yeah.
And the
But
thing
for
of it
me,
is as an older
I
woman, if
believe
you're
she
gonna do
deserves
that,
grace. And I believe, yeah, I believe
exactly.
she deserves grace. And I believe
I
she
do too.
deserves an
I do
opportunity.
too. Yep. Yep.
And that's
And I
just
would
where I
even
see it
encourage
at.
her to stay
I ain't
off
telling
of
y'all y'all
social
have to
media.
agree with me.
I would encourage her to just stay completely off of social media. Just get off, you know, and
Well, she
focus
No,
did
on
that
no,
for
yourself.
a while. She did that for a
nope,
while. So,
nope, nope. I wouldn't encourage her to do that at
But
all.
don't come back into the public
Mm-mm.
eye doing this messy stuff that
Right.
her and
With
Martell
the
did with that
right,
interview. She should, that's why I'm
yeah,
right.
but
saying that type of
I
program,
agree.
she should have
Yeah,
told Martell, if you want to do something like that, you do it by yourself. I'm not going to be a part of that. That's what I'm
that's
talking
fair.
about. You
That's
know,
fair. That's
Yes,
that
fair.
kind of messy mess.
That's
That's
fair.
yes,
messy.
what
Yeah,
Dr.
that is
Lovely.
fair.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. But I think that I think she probably does want to clean up her image. Anthony last night asked her, he mentioned something about her being unemployed, and she said she does work. Well, I listened to it last night, but anyway, she did say that she works, and it's
Mm-hmm.
nobody's business where she
Right.
works. But
Right.
I agree with that. I mean, you
Because
know what
the
I mean? So
last
she
time
does
they
want to
was
move on with her
aware,
life. It's just, the people
right.
assume she doesn't work or do anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I
And
just
the reason why
Yeah,
she
I
hope
agree
always
you're
with the
able
said
to.
where she
determination.
worked, because the last job she had, y'all mofos was calling up there trying to get her
Hmm.
fired.
Hmm.
Much
Well, I
like y'all
just
did with
hope.
Dr. Heavenly, much like y'all
Yeah.
do with the Scott. Like it's
Hmm.
like, are we not to believe that y'all? Come on now.
Hmm.
I just hope you're able to get through to her and just let her know you got women that care about her, you know,
Yeah.
and that other women do care about her, you know, to be of support and to kind of just kind of walk her through, you know, and just have a hard conversation with her. It's time for her to pull up her big girl panties, cut that
Hmm.
relationship off with Martell. You know, if she's gonna
Hmm.
co-parent with him, then be a
Hmm.
woman of your word. You be a woman
Hmm.
of your word, because what kind of example is she setting for her teenage daughter who's looking right at her and at that behavior and her little son? Because he'll
Hmm.
grow up thinking this is how women should be treated, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's
I
how
agree.
women are supposed to behave, and that's wrong. So yeah, have that hard conversation with her, Butterfly. And I commend you that you're willing to work to reach out to
Yeah.
her like that. I commend you for
No,
I
that.
I
think
do.
that
I
is
do.
great.
And like I
And
said,
meet her on
I
her
want to come from
platform.
a
That's a
different
great
angle.
idea. Yep.
Hmm.
That is a wonderful idea.
And come, you know, because I know you going to her. This is all done out of the love of your heart and the love of God. You
No, it
know,
is. It
yeah,
is. It
yeah.
is.
Remind her of what
For me,
morals,
like
the
I said, I'm
importance of
different.
keeping morals
Hmm.
and integrity. You know.
Hmm.
But hey, ladies, I'm gonna drop
Yep.
down. Thank you,
Thank you,
Butterfly, for
one
letting me
Dr.
come up, my
Lovely.
love. And you
Yeah.
ladies be
What's our
blessed.
flower for today? Don't, hold up now. You can't leave without giving our flower of the day today.
Let's see. Let's see what be a beautiful flower. Let's see. What about an orchid?
Oh, I love orchids.
I
Me too. I
love
love
orchids.
orchids.
My
Yeah.
favorite. Yes. I try to regrow the one my son got me for Mother's Day last year, right? Because, usually when it died, people typically throw it out. But I read the instructions. Matter of fact, before I even read the instructions, even though the leaves, the actual flower died, I noticed that the
Hmm.
leaves were still growing out. So I'm now thinking, I'm trying to see if I could grow me one, my own, from the one my son bought me last year.
All right. So today's flowers for everyone is the orchid. Let's speak life. Speak life.
Let's speak life.
Yeah,
ButterCups,
speak
drop
life
an
into
orchid
the
in
dry
the
bones,
chat.
and that's what you gonna do, Butterfly. When you talk
Mhm.
to her, you gonna speak life into her, and that's we want to see that happen for Arion. Speak life.
Thank
Speak
you.
life into her dry bones at this point, because she needs someone
Yep.
to be in her ear and talk with her.
Hmm. I'm going to also leave. This has been the honor of my life. So thank you all so much for letting me come up and talk to
Thank
some of the
you,
people
Michelle.
I
This was your
admire
first time
so
on the
much.
panel, right?
Yeah, yes. I admire
Yay!
so much. All of you guys. So thank you very much. But I just wanted to know what
Thank you,
your thoughts were
Michelle.
on a couple of those points. And I'll be on Anthony's live, the next one, and hopefully I can come up again. Thank you both and everybody.
All right, all right, you all.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, one dark and lovely.
Oh, you're welcome, love.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Yes, y'all. I don't see enough orchids in the chat. I only see one person drop the orchids. What's going on with y'all? Y'all was on point yesterday. I ain't even have to say nothing. Where them orchids at? Mm-hmm. Come on, Buttercup. This is a beautiful conversation, right? And I appreciate Lady Rowe. Our
Yes,
beautiful
ma'am.
Lady Rose still up here. Yes, you still here, baby. Go
I think
ahead. You want to
opinionation
cook?
is up here too. Well, I did talk a few
No,
minutes
she
ago. I
dropped
was talking.
down. No, she
Oh,
dropped
okay.
down. You can go ahead. You got the floor,
I,
babe.
I was just thinking about some of the thoughts about Arion. Number one, who will she listen to, right? Even if you gave her advice and she, because we heard her agreeing with Anthony, yes, 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 and she did no, no, no on the other end. I just feel like that Anthony is going. I mean, that Arion is going to be a tough um, code to crack, right? You understand what I mean? I think she's so engrossed in Martell and what he brings and whatever he's done. There's some type of connection she has that really sinks her back in, regardless of whatever he does. Whether it's he promising her things, I just don't know. I pray to God that you, ButterFlii, are able to penetrate into that spot and be able to talk to her. Because the one thing I know
Well,
about women, because I am a woman, is that you can't tell me who to be with. You can't tell me who to leave, and you can't tell me when to leave them. Because that's one thing that my mother told me that has stuck with me throughout my entire life. Baby, when you get tired, ain't nobody gonna have to tell you to leave. You'll leave with what you got in your pocket or in your purse, and you'll never look back. So I believe that that is one thing that we have to do is we have to be careful with how we approach our young women. Even with my daughters, I don't tell when they come home and or introduce me to a boy, I can look at him and tell I don't like him. I'll tell my husband, "Oh, I don't like this boy," but I never tell my girls that. You know what I do? I listen. If they ask for, any advice, I give the advice. But one thing I never say is, "Girl, he's a loser." Because after a while, she's going to find it out for herself. And I won't have to tell her that. Because I always feel like if I tell her, "Hey, girl, he's a loser. Don't be with him. I don't like him," then that's more apt for her to cling to him closer. But I'll tell you, when they come to me and be like, "Mama, I found out so and so and so and so." And I'll be like, "Girl, I knew from jump when you introduced me to him, I knew he wasn't SHIT. But I knew you had to figure that out for yourself." So I really pray to God that when you do embrace this, that you do it in such a way that she does listen and she does absorb what you say. You're able to penetrate those really, really deep spots that maybe no one else has done. So that's all I have to say, and I'm gonna step down.
thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Buttercups, I have faith in myself because I have, much like Lady Rose just touched on, I have been in many situations like that. In fact, I dealt with it with my own sibling. As far as wanting them to not be with somebody and trying to pressure them to leave. I've had friends that have been in bad women situations, and I was that friend. But much like Lady Rose said, we know human nature is people have to go through things and learn on their own. Like I said, this is why for me, I be thinking a lot of things and I don't make the moves. The procrastination in me, which has hindered me in my life. And 2025, I'm working on it. Before this expo or Anthony even mentioned this expo, I was thinking about reaching out to Arion. And I do feel like whether she acts on it or not, I do believe. Hold on, Buttercups, the phone call is coming in. Hold on 1 second. I'm here, Buttercups. Sorry about that. Phone call came through. But I've had a lot of different experiences in life, and some of them I haven't personally it wasn't me, but I've been adjacent to, or so I ain't gonna lie to y'all, buttercups. I have hope and faith that I can. And like I was beginning to say, I have been wanting to reach out to Arion, and had wanted to come and present her in a way that she has never been seen before. And like I said, with this whole situation with the phone calls being exposed and the conversation being exposed, for me, now I'm back to having grace for her. Because she was on my shit list, stealing my birthday thunder, okay? And y'all know I came out here, I'm gonna call a thing a thing. I was pissed off. And I did not appreciate that that's what she decided to launch her channel on. After I've been for the last fucking year telling this girl to come out here and launch her own platform, that was not what I had in mind. Okay, buttercups, y'all know I went the hell off, okay? So some things we agree on, buttercups. Some things we agree on, okay? Now, y'all know I went off and I was very pissed, and that I didn't erase my goddamn homecoming king and queen, which I used to use to make y'all hit that like button. Speaking on the like button, what them likes looking like? We got 114 in the building. What the likes looking like? Sorry, buttercups, I'm back. I got a knock at the door. And I understand it. Everybody's still going to feel, like I said, one thing that we can all agree on now. I know we can unisex, buttercups, we can agree that her dealing with a married man was wrong. Okay? Her dealing with a married man was wrong. And it's okay, Zebra. And I love that. This what makes this tribe so beautiful. Y'all are not always going to agree with the things that I say or want to do. And I love that. And y'all know y'all are free to, you know what I'm saying? Express that. And I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to think you're not a buttercup because you don't agree. It's never that way. Y'all know that, buttercup. So, I still rock with you, Zebra. That's what I was saying. Temper Blue ain't gonna lie to you, girl. That's why I was like, God damn it, I gotta stop procrastinating. I got to stop procrastinating. Okay, because even before any of this happened, that girl was on my brain, and I was telling myself to reach out to this girl and try to come from a whole different angle. But my buttercups have faith in me. I have faith in me. I'm gonna reach out. You know what I'm saying? And I may not get a reply, but I'll feel better knowing that I at least tried. Now, I'm going to be a little selfish in that. I will feel better at least knowing that I tried. Even if she doesn't reciprocate, it's okay. I will feel better knowing that I tried. And that's all I could do with that. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, Lady Rome. All right. Yes. Thank you, buttercups. I think this is an excellent conversation. And I'm glad that I got the tribe I got. You know what, Lady Ro? I'm sorry, not Lady Ro. Zebra. Guess what, baby? Zebra, just for you. Matter of fact, buttercups, I think this is a moment. I ain't get to play it for 2025 yet, right? So hold up, buttercups. We about to tap in. And sometimes, that's why I love music. Because sometimes it can speak to your heart and your soul when you can't find the words. So y'all hold on, buttercups. We about to queue up because we ain't playing in 2025 yet. Zebra, this is my reply to what you say. Where you at, baby? Let me highlight you real quick. This is my reply for this, Zebra. Y'all hold on. Don't go nowhere. Hit that like button. Now, for my replay buttercups, when you catch the replay, sorry. It ain't going to be there. But if you hear in real time, this is why you got to be here in real time, okay? Down to the morning table talks. All right, hold on, buttercups. Be right back. All right, buttercups, let's just take a moment. I want y'all to soak this in. We're going to take 10 deep breaths in. This is what I know, okay? And this one's for y'all, buttercups. I love y'all, and we didn't get to play this in 2025 yet. But if you one of my A1 Day 1 buttercups, y'all know what y'all about to hear. Let's go. And that's what they so Woo! Yeah, all right now. Well, my where buttercups know that is my tune, okay? Whenever I'm in doubt, because you know what I tell you, buttercups, y'all might not even know ButterFlii today, okay? Y'all might not even know ButterFlii today. I promise you, okay? The way, okay, the way. Life done threw me up, through, round in the ringer. Okay, listen, understand something, y'all. Understand something, buttercups. And I get it. I get it, buttercups. I get it. But I also get a whole nother side, buttercups. And I see it from maybe it's only a way I see it. And I'm hoping and really praying that I can bring it the way that I want to bring it. And maybe I can open some of y'all up. I understand y'all stand where y'all stand right now, and y'all are solid in your convictions. And I'm not mad at you. I just ask that you give me a chance to show y'all a whole different way. And once again, buttercups, we all know accountability is very important. I don't want y'all to confuse me wanting to give Arion grace or wanting to have a real in-depth conversation with her as me saying that there's no accountability that she needs to take. I've never said that, and I'm not about to start now. But there's a different way that I want to come with it. And it ain't going to be no fucking public apology. I can promise y'all that one, okay? So, buttercups, this was another great morning table talks, but y'all asked me yesterday, and I really didn't want to talk about it. I know y'all peeped how I just kind of said my 1-2 and brushed it on along. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it was on my heart this morning. It was on my heart this morning. I touched on it a little bit on Prosperity Thick Girl because I had got up to go to the bathroom and that part, Michelle, okay? Hell to the no. Listen, baby, you know what I'm saying? And it was on my heart. That's right, baby. Drop the orchid. Shout out to our one dark and lovely, okay? Yeah. And that's the only place I'm coming from, and that's where I will be coming from. So I'm gonna do that, buttercups. I really truly believe that she deserves it. Once again, let me clarify, because I know the dark side. Like to say I don't give Melanie grace, but I give her grace. I do give Melanie grace, and I said it a long time ago. I really want Melanie to heal. Something is innately, deeply, you're still hurt when you wish harm on another woman's child. When you wish harm on a child, there's some healing that needs to be done. Okay? Let's be clear, because I know everybody like to talk about how Martell was ordered to take a psych evaluation. So is Melanie. Okay? So is Melanie. They both had to take a psych evaluation. Okay? Now, you could give Melanie props because apparently she went ahead and took her psych evaluation. But I don't know if that therapy working. Okay? But her and Martell was ordered to take psych evaluations. Okay? Martell, his ass just ain't took his like he should have. That ain't happening because that's her money. And that's why she kind of put her foot in her own goddamn mouth and kind of stunted her own growth. I mean, she's studying her own growth on a multitude of ways, but that one particular way right there, mm-hmm. Look, Michelle, very bad. Okay, now y'all asking for too much miracles now, baby. One miracle at a time, okay? One miracle at a time, okay? There you go, symmetry. That's why I want to clarify things because I love y'all sometimes, buttercups, but sometimes y'all be thinking like how the dark side think. Y'all think one thing can't, because if you have one thing, you can't have the other. Or nah. Accountability does go hand in hand with grace. That's why I wanted to clarify. I'm not saying that she was right in all the things that she did and all the decisions that she made. That's not at all what I said. Okay. So I want to clarify that. Mm-hmm. Yes. Great morning. We got 102 likes in the building. I feel kind of slighted though, because we had a good 122, 130 consistently for at least the first hour. And y'all couldn't get me 122 likes. My feelings is kind of hurt, but it's okay. Y'all gonna give me my goddamn likes. You know why? Because my dear co-host, when I was about to yeah, my co-host saved y'all this morning, okay? Because I was about to, y'all know we was about to go ahead and have a whole pause, and I was about to play on y'all top of y'all time like y'all play on mine with that like button, okay? No, I don't hate Melanie. I always said I don't hate Melanie. I would have to have loved that bitch to hate her. I told you I believe that hate is the opposite, the extreme opposite of love, okay? And I believe in order for me to hate you, I would have had to have loved you. You would have had to hurt me in a significant way. Very significant way in order for me to hate you, because hate is very strong. And the only hate I got in my heart is for the motherfucker that murdered my brother. I tell y'all that all the time. Now, I ain't never loved the motherfucker that murdered my brother. Well, I don't even know him because I don't know who murdered him. But let's just be clear. That's the only hate I got in my goddamn heart. But even that, I got to reconcile that with God too, Because I don't got a heaven or hell to put that motherfucker in neither. But trust and believe, if I was given the opportunity, now that my kids are older, grown, I would risk some penitentiary time to get revenge for my brother's life. I would. I would. So God's still working on me with that for sure. Because even though they're older, that don't mean that they don't need their mama. And I might not miss out on even more beautiful moments in their lives. So I got to reconcile still with that. Yes. Thank you, Zula. Oh, thank you, Zula. Appreciate that. Thank you. Are you subscribed? Did you subscribe, baby girl? Yeah, Zula. We are, y'all listen, okay? We don't just talk about being a free thinker around here. You see, my co-host don't agree with me. My co-host is not here for none of it, but y'all think I'm rough, but my co-host right there, baby, she is tough, okay? I may be rough, but she tough, okay? My co-host believe in tough love. I'm a little bit more softer, okay? Okay, no witness yet. Okay, Logical Speaks. Yes, thank you. Hey, 1, 2. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Didn't you just get mad at me the other day and cuss me out? Salutations, 1, 2. Happy New Year. I thought you got mad at me the other day. Did you get mad at me? See, 1, 2. 1, 2. Now you can't. No. No. You can't tell the Marses they can't speak to you, okay? We are a community over here, 1-2. We are a tribe. Thank you, Miss Mildred, Conversations and Cocktails. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. Okay. Yeah, okay, 1-2. All right, you didn't cuss me out last time, but see, now you're trying to be mean to the mods. Thank you, Miss April. Appreciate it. Yes, Buttercups. Please hit that free 99 like button, okay? I enjoyed our conversation this morning too. Like I said, it was on my heart. Y'all asked me yesterday, and I didn't even really want to talk about it yesterday. But I woke up with it on my heart this morning. And that's the way I feel. That's how I feel. Whose wrench y'all just got? Oh, you got, oh, okay. Shout out to Misbehaving. She just gave you a wrench? That's what's up. Right. So, and you wouldn't allow nobody to come in her chat and disrespect you as a mod. Would you want to? Hmm. Oh, no, you're not misbehaving. Who's MHB? I know, right? CYT. Everybody said that. That's why I got my behind off of there, you know? Because I was like, we gotta come up more on table talks. But I told him, I said it last night though, I was gonna come live and address the whole Arion Curry of it all. Hmm. Right. Right, dear. Look, Dr. Net. I'm sorry, Dr. Net. Salutations, Buttercup. Happy New Year's. Oh, the most hated bloggers page. Who's that? Who's the most hated blogger? 1-2. Who the hell you talk about 1-2? Now you're talking to Cole. You know we call names over here. Okay, I was sleepy. Look, sad baby dog called it out. She heard me starting to drag out, baby. Okay, at the third shift. Yep, we was at the third shift. Mm-hmm. Child. Baby. I mean, we just, at that point, we don't, okay. Oh, the Memphis sector. Okay. He the boss. Oh, okay, 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 all right. Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah. Oh no. What happened in Texas? Buttercups? Man, the world disasters. What happened in Texas? Oh, yes, we see you, Brown Girl Rock. And thank you for that information you emailed me. Thank you so much, Buttercup. Buttercups, as y'all can see, I didn't get around to it. Don't kill your girl. Do not kill your girl. But I'm definitely going to get into that merchandise, all right? Mm-hmm. We're gonna get the merchandise together, all right, Buttercups? Yeah, LA's burning down. Oh no, baby. I'm sorry, babe. Did you I'm sorry. Salutations, Buttercup. Did you say something you wanted me to did you have a question? I'm sorry. I'm strolling back up. Let me see. Did you have a question? Yep, everyone needs grace. Okay. All right. Mimi, Miss Monica, salutations. Yes, salutations to all the Buttercups that came in late. Thank you guys for being here. Shout out to the Bush Babies, okay? Shout out to the Bush Babies. Yeah, it's snowing here too. Well, it's on and off. When I went out this morning for my coffee, it was snowing. But now it looks like the sun done came out. And let me see. Yeah, it stopped. We had some flurries this morning, baby, when I was out getting the coffee. Yeah, I know. California got the wildfires. Just crazy. And it's going further. Making Your Headache was talking about it. Matter of fact, please make sure y'all okay, I think that's what it is living for me. Because sometimes the comments don't show up. I think we went through that the other day. P. Ruff, Arion has been made the most famous side chick. I understand what she did was wrong, but why not drag Rashida? I don't, baby. That's what I told you. I mean, like, hey, Tiadra. Salutations, Buttercup. Thank you. No problem. Thank you, beautiful. Oh no, I checked it. It's the she gave me the information. Did you send me another one? Let me see. Hold on, Buttercups. Uh-oh. Abu Marcel about to come live, y'all. We about to head up over there. I just see her notification. Hold on, where's my emails? Okay. No. All right. Yep, I checked if it's the one for the green smoothies. Yep, Buttercups. Don't forget, oh yeah, definitely, Saber. I was gonna do that. Saber, hit the link. I don't know why you in the chat? Like you don't be hitting the link, girl. You know when we love you come up here. Hold on. Hit the link, Saber. My beautiful Saber. I definitely want to pray on it. Sure. Honestly, I prayed on even talking about it this morning, for real. Hey, Wellington! Salutations! Happy New Year! I should have known you was coming when 1-2 was in the building. Happy New Year!
Today,
Good
I've been
morning,
crying.
Buttercup.
Good
What
morning.
happened? Why you was crying? Hold up, let's deal with you first before you ragtag and drag me about Arion. What happened?
The $2,500 sewing machine I bought for embroidery to do business with has a kink in it. And I just spoke to the place where I bought it from. They have to send someone that FedEx and take it back and fix it or send me a new one. And she's doing that today. And PayPal only gives you 30 days before they drop you. In other words, if something goes wrong with anything you purchase and you pay with PayPal, they will stand behind you. After that 30 days, you on your own. And it just disappointed me. I've been looking for a good sewing machine that does, a lot of features since June. Yep.
Yeah.
And I got taken to the cleaners on one sewing machine and I bought it from this guy, and it took me almost 3 months to get my money back from this dude, and I just didn't want to go through it again.
Do that again, yeah. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry that happened.
And here's the thing, though. After I spent the $2,500, I turned around and I bought the case for it. The case is a baby lock machine. They're very expensive. And the case normally costs $400, but I got it on sale. So before I even checked the machine, I bought the case for it. And I sat down and I was scared to even touch it. So finally, I got up the bravery to set it up and read I read the quick reference manual. I read the instruction manual and I threaded it and I threaded the bobbin and everything went fine. But when I went to go make a straight line of stitches, it stopped working. I was so frustrated. I was so frustrated. No. I was desperately hurt. So the lady that sold me the machine called me today. She said she's going to have a tracking number. She's going to check out the same model and she's going to make sure it works and put it in FedEx to send me today. And I have to send the original machine back. And she asked me to take the complaint off of PayPal. I said, when you send me that tracking number, I'll take the complaint off. I'm not going to get stuck with $2,500.
Right.
What I was gonna
do that.
Did you check your Instagram, ButterFlii?
No. Do you want me to go do that now?
No, I want you to do it before the end of this live. I sent you something, a picture from the horse's mouth.
Hold on. I'm gonna go do it. Hold on, I'm gonna go do it now then. From the horse's
Okay,
mouth, which horse we talking about? Because we talked about a couple of horses this
go
morning.
check your DMs. Check
Okay, all
them.
right, Buttercup, I'll be right back. Seaber, you go ahead and you take over while I go get the receipt.
The reason why I'm not trying to bash Melody or Arion, because someone gave me information in my 20s that I didn't listen to. I thought I was a know-it-all and I paid no attention. But I used to be in church a lot. My mother was a Methodist. She attended a Baptist church because she said Methodist and Baptist are very similar. And I've been to a lot of different services. I've been to Pentecostal services. I've been to a lot of different types of churches. I've even gone, people have invited me to Jehovah's Witnesses um, churches. And here's the thing. There's a reason why you get invited to churches as a young person. People are trying to instill their doctrine into your spirit. They see something in you that perhaps they could guide you spiritually. And I'm not knocking anybody's belief, but I used to be in churches a lot. When I raised my daughter, I raised her out of wedlock. I attended church with her father's mother. I went to her church. She's a 7-day Adventist. I went to church with my daughter's auntie. She's Pentecostal. I've even been in Muslim services with my sister, who was at one time a follower of Elijah Muhammad. I've even been in Buddhist services. So when I tell you that, this is to say I have no disrespect toward any religious belief, because I'm drawn to spirit and I'm drawn to the spirit of God. When I was told to make my point, I'm sorry, y'all, being long-winded. When you have intimate or relations or carnal knowledge with a man, whether you are married to him or not, you have just made a spiritual tie to that person. By you becoming intimate with your birth, where you give birth, where God gives you the ability to bring life into the world with another human being, that creates a spiritual tie to them. I don't know if it's a bridge or a tie, but what I was told was, say you interact or you have a carnal knowledge with someone who is a narcissist or someone who has a harm in their spirit, or someone who was hurt, and that tie to that person is very, very, very difficult to cleanse out of your spirit. I don't even know if it's possible to completely cleanse another man out of your spirit, or whomever you have intimate relations with. And that's why churches and pastors don't know how to explain it. You have to be extremely careful who you allow in that space. I believe that our Lord gave us a spirit of discernment, but when we're young, we tend to think everyone is good like we are, or like similar to us, and we give grace all the time. So my thing is, Arion and Melody have been in contact spiritually and have spiritual ties to the same person. For whatever reason, his mom raised him with, and his dad was incarcerated. Do not think that he has not gone through some real spiritual and mental things that have happened to him that we know nothing about, and we will never know about, because it's not meant for us to know. I'm just saying that at this time, both Arion and Melody are affected by this man. Melody had 4 children with them. Arion has 1. That spiritual tie to someone who is, from outward appearances, we don't know him personally. He behaves in an egotistical manner. He behaves as if he is immature. he behaves as if he is dependent on having women look up to him, that's a mental thing. If you always need a woman to look up to you, that's a lot. He also has different things going on within his own spirit. Imagine if you get involved with someone and you are tied to them spiritually. That is very difficult to cleanse off you. You have to shed that spirit of someone else off you. And sometimes it creates patterns. That is why people advise you to be careful who you get intimate with, because you may not know that person, and whatever is on their spirit, if it's a spirit of disobedience or being controversial or being violent or any type of thing that is on that person, once you become intimate and have carnal knowledge with them, that's attached to you. And you have to do a lot of, you notice women get involved with really bad men, and it takes them a few years to get that layer of their spirit off them before they can meet someone who is suited, who is picked for them by God. That's all I'm saying. I don't believe that we need to interfere any further with people who act in the love and marriage Huntsville realm. I'm saying that because there are a lot of personalities and spirits that are involved in that, including people we don't know. We don't know these people that we see on television. We don't know who they interact with spiritually. We don't know production. We don't know Carlos King. I think it is a bad idea we can offer people grace from a distance. To involve ourselves with Arion, who is being affected in her young age. She met this man who was 10 years her senior, and she was at a tender age where she was impressionable in her early 20s. And she's still being affected by him. She can't bring herself to leave him alone. That's a spirit. Plus, she is in disorder because she committed adultery. Those are both spirits of disobedience.
Well, no, she didn't commit adultery. He did, because she wasn't married. She committed fornication. Right? Ain't that how that go?
No,
Adultery would be
he
for the
committed
person that's
adultery
married.
too.
No?
She committed
Okay.
adultery. He knew he was married, whether he was separated or not. But in other words, even if you're right, ButterFlii, maybe I'm not an expert. You may be right, but you're still connected to him by a spiritual tie, and she's still under his influence.
Right.
Even Melody, she don't want to admit she under his influence. If you really healed, it shouldn't bother you to be around the father of your 4 children. You don't have to be intimate with him, but you notice that she cut off people who are still connected to him. That's not healed. I'm going to drop down.
What? Hello? There she got. All right, see, but I don't know. Shoot, see, but you sent me a couple of things. Are you talking about the picture she took with the makeup artist that be out here in these YouTube streets running his mouth? I didn't, and I know you sent me the video and a still picture. I couldn't, the video wouldn't play for me. But I understand, Seba, like I said, but you know, different strokes for different folks. And like I said, the way I'm coming in, I ain't coming in the way everybody else came in. And I'm not about to tell this girl what she should do with her pump and if she should leave her child's father or not. I'm just, once again, my focus is her. And that once again, that's why I say this is what I feel like is a miss. We keep focusing on Martell and the Martell of it all. My focus is her. And that's what I mean. Yeah, that's the makeup artist. Mm-hmm. He be out here on these YouTube streets running his mouth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gay. That ain't her man. That's a gay makeup artist. He's gay. I don't think they got anything going on. So yeah, that's the makeup artist. Mm-hmm. Different strokes for different folks, ButterCups. And like I said, that's why I want to do it on her platform. Because if you don't want to watch it, you're not really behind it. I understand that. But this I know. I'm highly favored and blessed. And I don't know, I've been sharing this with y'all, but there's really few things that fear me, that I have fear of, I should say. There's very few things I have fear of. So, I'm not worried. I ain't worried about her twisting my words, because the words I'm gonna use for her, pour into her. If she could twist it and make it a bad thing, then so be it. All I know is where I'm coming from and how I'm coming. And that's the only thing I could be accountable for. I can't, whether she's receptive or not, or how she receives it or not receives it, I don't have no control over that. Yeah, she's the focus for me. It's not so much of all of that. hmm Yeah. Thank you, Zebra. Yeah. You know what, Sydney? She okay. Girl, why not? Okay. Why not? Why not? You know what, Buttercups? Should I make a Patreon? I don't really have no content for y'all to be paying me for right now, I should say. But shoot, maybe I can launch a Patreon, and maybe that will be what we will launch it with. You know what I'm saying? If I could get that, if I can get that, Buttercups. I don't know. I think, you know. See, listen, I don't know, Buttercups, because we thought she was done after Straight No Taste exposed her. And apparently she wasn't. So I don't know, Buttercups. We all thought she would have learned her lesson after Straight No Chaser, right? And she didn't. So hey, okay, don't knock my chance. Okay, goddamn it, don't knock my chance, goddamn it. Right, okay? That part. Yeah, I don't think I ain't there. Listen. Yes, that's my song, baby. That is my song. And I didn't get to play it in 2025 yet, but that's kind of where my mindset is. That's how I've been feeling last few years. Cause you know, remember I told y'all I've been coming out of a deep depression that I was in for 5+ years. And I only realized it in the last 3 years of being in a deep depression. So that's my jam. Oh, she's live right now. Yes, Buttercup. Well, shoot, we had a good morning table talk, because I'm gonna let y'all. I'm gonna get up. We're gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna go over there to Marcella too, because I know she's bringing the knowledge, baby. She's dropping the gems and some more stuff. Okay, that's why you feel like she's intentionally trolling and being messy. Shit, that was the way she was introduced. I think I believe that she believes that's the only way she can come, because that's the only way she's been received in a messy way. Let's just be real. Since her conception on the social media streets and the Love of Marriage Huntsville of it all, it's been messy. So maybe she believes that's the only way she will be received, is being messy. Yes. Yep. And we doing it together, Khadijah. I'm so glad we found each other. We could do it together, baby. Absolutely. Oh, that's your song? Okay. All right, Buttercups, because you know it's Thursday. And shout out to Making Your Headache. She wanted me to put out the playlist for the lounge a day early. So let me write that down. Hold on, Wellington. Let me write your request down. Because you know tomorrow is the lounge. And today is the follow train, Buttercups. Yes, he has. Yes, he has, Khadijah. I'm trying to tell you, baby. Y'all. I don't know. Sometimes I can't find the words just to explain to y'all, but it really is amazing. It's amazing, man. Hold on, Wellington. Let me write your request down. Tremaine Hopkins. Going up yonder. All right, that's the first request. No, we got no, my boo making your headache did the first request, y'all. So I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put it up today, Buttercups, the lounge, so y'all can put y'all start putting y'all requests in today. Buttercups, because I'm doing it a day early, please keep it to at least 2 requests per Buttercup. All right, Buttercup, so everybody gets a chance to hear their tune. All right, remember that 2 requests per Buttercup. All right, so everybody gets to hear their tune. All right. And don't forget later on today. Now I will make sure I come back later on today, Buttercups, because today is our follow train. All right. So if you decided that you wanted to launch your channel, one of the main things that you have to do is you have to be findable in the algorithm, and you want to at least try to get your first 50 subscribers. All right. So today is follow train Thursdays. Shout out to Making Your Headache, helping me come up with the name. So if you're an up and coming content creator, all right, email me, title the email up and coming content creator, and then share your link in the email so I can make sure that my mods have it for when we go live this evening. All right, Buttercups. I do apologize about yesterday. We're gonna push forward, and hopefully next week everything works out for our small business spotlight. All right, Buttercups. Don't forget Miss Bree. Also, y'all, don't forget our first spotlight, our beautiful Miss Bree. She actually dropped some new merchandise today. All right. So if y'all follow her on TikTok or Instagram, y'all make sure y'all go check out her new merchandise that she dropped today. All right, Buttercups. And we're going to get ready to get up out of here. I got your request, Wellington. And I make sure I put that on the DJ list. All right, Buttercups. And we're going to get up out of here. And I'll see y'all later on today for our follow train. All right. So if you're up and coming content creator, email me, share me your link, and that way my mods will have it locked and loaded tonight for our follow train Thursdays. All right, Buttercups. Now y'all know what time it is. Remember to what? Yes, you did, Wellington. You said going up yonder. Oh, that wasn't a request? Okay, I'm sorry, Wellington. I thought you was requesting it. Oh, you want me to play it now? Oh, okay. All right, Wellington. See, you want to play with me, Wellington. Love you, baby. See you at the lounge. Okay. See you at the lounge, Wellington. Go on now. Getting me distracted. Remember to what? Smile. Yes, Buttercups. It's the most simplest, kindest gesture that you can offer anybody. You never know how your smile might brighten up the next person's day. And it's what? It's a universal language. It don't matter what country you come from. It don't matter what language you speak. Everybody understands a smile. All right, Buttercups? Everybody understands a smile. So always remember that. You never know how your smile might brighten up the next person's day. It's the most simplest, kindest gesture that you can offer anybody. All right, Buttercups? And remember, do what? Stay on y'all square and keep your head on the swivel. And I'll see y'all later on tonight. All right, for the follow train. Hey, Kim L. Salutations, Buttercup. Mwah. All right, Buttercups. I'll see y'all over there at Marcella's. Love, light, and butterflies. See y'all later on tonight. And thank you, panelists. All my panelists that came up this morning. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget our flower of today. Shout out to our beautiful one, dark and lovely, is an orchid. So no matter where you float about on this YouTube universe today, y'all, drop an orchid in somebody's chat. All right. To just show some love and grace. All right. Mwah. Love, light, and butterflies. Flower of the day, orchid.